Hello, I'm Rich Dean with West Coast Collector Cars in Oregon, and today I've got a very nice 1953 Ford F100 pickup to show you. Now, of course, we all know these are an excellent body style for the truck and vintage truck, but I want to just kind of take you around, show you some of its fine attributes. This one finished in its original color. It's called Meadow Green. It's a base coat clear coat. Paint shines very nicely everywhere on the truck. Paint's been on it 10 plus years, so it shows very nicely. Yeah, it paint's everywhere. It looks good. See how nice the paint looks. Wheels and tires, these are, obviously chrome 15-inch baby moons and rims. But what I'd like to tell you is if you go to the website, we'll talk about this in a minute, I've got a shot or two or several shots without the baby moon. Some people think that looks cooler, but I went ahead and put the moons on it, just so they're on there. 5-lug bolt pattern, so you got a lot of wheel and tire options if you decide you want to switch out at some time on the wheels and tires. All the glass is nice. Not a ton of trim and bright work, but what's on it is excellent. See here, take you in the interior. Kind of finished off in an original style upholstery. You got a gray cloth bench seat, and of course your headliner is kind of a factory style headliner. You can see the new gauges over there. I'll talk to you a little bit more about that when we get over there. Dash is painted. As you can see, the top same as the exterior. This is kind of a knee pad, I guess, for your passenger. Kind of covers the heater system. This particular truck has an original, or maybe it's its original 239 Flathead V8 with a 4-speed manual. It's fully synchronized. So, when you go to come up to a light and you put it in first gear, it's not going to grind on you if you don't have to come to a complete stop. It does have the granny gear, which, as you know, goes about a half a mile an hour before you shift it, so you probably won't even use that if you're driving it on the street. A couple of cool things. Well, let me show you this. Look at the gaps there. Very nicely done. The truck is well restored. Your running boards look nice. It's where the exhaust exit right here. Big shark's mouth. This one does have electric power steering, and it does have power front disc brakes, so it's got some nice upgrades, to make it nice for driving in, today's world. I'll show you all that here in a little bit. Take a look at the bed here. This is all finished off. This is black walnut with the new stainless bed strips. The bed's in nice condition. It's not beat up or anything. Nicely painted as well. Nice glass with, your nice weather stripping, which they would have done when the car was, or the truck was painted. A very nice truck. And of course, these old Flathead V8s just run so good. I mean, you just hit the key and they start better than new cars. Back here, chrome bumper, excellent, as you can see. This is painted, the Ford script, very nice. Original tail lamps, and you would have had chains here, that would have anchored the tailgate, but these have these hidden little, you just pull these each inward, and that's how you open and close and lock the tailgate. Just kind of cleans up that back area, and then you're not getting scratches in this area, like from the chains on what would have been an original style. All the beading and so forth was changed out when it was painted. Your gaskets and so forth all look nice. Take you in the interior on this side. Should tell you, windows roll up and down nice and easy on both sides. Seat belts, of course. Now, take a look. You got brand new gauges. These are auto meter, and they fit in the original spot there with this nice billet bezel here. Turn signals, that's what you would have had back in the day. The deluxe Ford wheel cap, visors. So the wipers work, the heater works, the turn signals work. Got the original style mat down here, emergency brake works. Again, you know, you don't have to slam the doors. The doors close nice. Look at that gap. Did a very nice job. Go ahead and show you under the hood here. Show you the big 239 V8. Dual carburetors there. This is your electric power steering system. Pretty cool. So it steers super easy. Got this nice radiator with an electronically controlled, thermostatically controlled, I should say, fan. Plus you've got, you know, your standard belt fan, pulley fan, alternator. So of course all switched out to 12 volt with all new wiring and so forth. Originally it would have had a, you know, a white grill like it does now. And you got these little chrome pieces here where a bumper would be. Now we do have the actual front bumper that will accompany the truck. If you decide you want that too, you might as well. If you ever decided, gee, I'd like to have that front bumper on there, you can do that. But what I'd like to do now is hop in the truck, start it, you'll hear it run. I'll just drive it a couple of loops around the parking lot so you get an idea of what it sounds like, what it looks like, you know, moving under its own power. And we'll come back and talk a couple more minutes. What you may have heard there, I don't know if you could hear it or not, you might have been able to on startup, you've got an electric fuel pump as well, so you would have heard that. And you might have heard that power steering, the electric power steering ramping up. So, and you may have been able to tell, I mean, I'm not fighting the steering at all. It works great. You want a nice truck to cruise around in, go to a car show, a cruise in, even take it on a trip. I mean, this thing doesn't overheat. It just works great. It's a fun truck, you know, to drive. The paint looks great. The interior is comfortable. You got plenty of room in here. Yeah, it's excellent. It really is. But if I can answer any further questions for you about this 1953 Ford F100, please don't hesitate to give me a call. Again, my name is Rich Dean, and this is West Coast Collector Cars. My number is 503-851-6763, and thank you for watching today.